welcome. You're watching the News Hour Agenda. I'm Padmaja Joshi. Today, in the latest in a series of meetings that the Prime Minister has been holding with various stakeholders. Yesterday, it was the DMs of various states. Today, it was the turn of healthcare professionals, frontline workers in his parliamentary constituency of Varanasi. Remember, Varanasi is one place where there was a significant outbreak during the second wave, but thanks to a number of containment measures and a control room that had been put in place and was monitored 24/7, the infections were brought under control. The positivity rate also went down. But nevertheless, several lives have been lost. And it was in talking about that the Prime Minister was emotional and said that it was regrettable that those who could have been saved couldn't be saved eventually and they passed away, that the loss of lives was regrettable.
ये महामारी इतनी बड़ी है कि आप सबके इस कठिन परिश्रम और असीम प्रयासों के बावजूद भी हम अपने परिवार के कई सदस्यों को नहीं बचा पाए। इस वायरस ने हमारे कई अपनों को हमसे छीना है। मैं उन सभी लोगों को अपनी विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि देता हूं और उनके परिजनों के प्रति सांत्वना व्यक्त करता हूं।
Soon after, of course, the opposition attacked the BJP and the Prime Minister saying that was this an admission of defeat? Was this a moment of weakness where the failures of the last few months in dealing with the pandemic seem to have caught on? Some even saying that this was an effort at image management and the tears were nothing more than crocodile tears.
Government of India has taken no precautionary steps to fight second wave of COVID. Prime Minister is crying just to wash his hands off. If he's really upset, he should resign immediately.
आज प्रधानमंत्री जी को जिम्मेदारी तय करनी चाहिए थी। किनकी नाकामी की वजह से हमारे अपनों की लाशें नदी में तैरती नजर आई, किनकी नाकामी की वजह से हमारे अपनों की लाशें नदी के किनारे जानवर नोचते नजर आई, किनकी नाकामी की वजह से जिंदा रहते हुए उनका ठीक से इलाज नहीं हो सका और मरने के बाद उनका सम्मान पूर्वक अंतिम संस्कार भी नहीं हो सका। ये प्रधानमंत्री जी को जिम्मेदारी आज तय करनी चाहिए थी।
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी अब लाशों पर घड़ियाली आंसू बहा रहे हैं, इमोशनल ब्लैकमेलिंग कर रहे हैं लोगों। अब आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ये नौटंकी नाटक बंद कीजिए।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, joining us on the debate, Shazia Alvi, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Shantanu Gupta, author, Professor Manojit Mandal, member of the Trinamool Congress, Juhi Singh, spokesperson of Samajwadi Party. And my first question is to National Spokesperson of RJD, Dr. Naval Kishore. Dr. Naval Kishore, आपको क्यों लगता है कि ये सच में संवेदना नहीं, सिर्फ एक घड़ियाली आंसू है? क्योंकि आपकी पार्टी ने बोला है कि ये सिर्फ घड़ियाली आंसू ही हैं, उसके ज्यादा कुछ नहीं।
नहीं, ये तो कोई पार्टी से ज्यादा बड़ी बात है कि पूरा देश को यह पता है कि पिछले एक साल में जिस तरह से प्रधानमंत्री ने काम किया है, और रोने पर तो कोई बहुत बड़ी टिप्पणी हो नहीं सकती है, क्योंकि रोने से कोरोना तो रुकेगा नहीं। कोरोना रुकेगा सरकार के काम से, और काम में इतना कैजुअल अप्रोच रहा है वो पूरा देश ने देखा है। आपने भी देखा होगा, पूरा मीडिया बंधुओं ने भी दिखाया है उसको कि कितना कैजुअल अप्रोच रहा है सरकार का, खासकर पिछले 2-3 महीने में सेकेंड वेव में देखा गया है। और उनका अप्रोच बहुत स्ट्रांग दिखा है जहां जहां इलेक्शन है। तो क्यों नहीं हम कह सकते हैं कि जहां पे आपकी जरूरत है जान को बचाने के लिए, वहां पे आपकी उपस्थिति उतनी अग्रेसिव और एनर्जेटिक नहीं होती है और जहां पे आपके अपने दल को चुनाव जिताने का मामला होता है, वहां पर दिन रात मेहनत करते हैं, इसके बावजूद भी लोगों ने आपको वहां पे नहीं चुना, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं आप अपने इस मोर्चे पे फेल साबित हो रहे हैं। और यही कारण है कि हो सकता है कि उनको अब ये दुख लग रहा होगा कि हमने पिछले 1 साल में कुछ नहीं कर पाया। आप आज पहली बार नहीं है, आपने देखा होगा कि प्रथम लहर में, फर्स्ट वेव में भी जो प्रवासी मजदूरों का मुद्दा था, उसमें प्रधानमंत्री और सरकार बुरी तरह से विफल रही, चाहे वो बिहार सरकार हो या केंद्र सरकार हो, ये कौन नहीं जानता है। तो रोने पर बहुत बड़ा टिप्पणी से ज्यादा यह देखना होगा कि प्रधानमंत्री किस तरह से इस महामारी को हम मानते हैं कि महामारी जो है वो बहुत त्रासद युग है, लेकिन जो सरकार की तैयारी होनी चाहिए।
Shazia Ilmi, Rashtriya Janata Dal says that these tears are a symptom, or rather an admission of failure, of realizing that public sentiment is turning against your party, which is why tears of that realization.
I want this gentleman to know that tears are not just an admission of honesty, of an appraisal of what's going on, but a mark of empathy of what is being seen, of what is being perceived. And
this suffering. Don't you know that?
Yeah, you can be quiet, sir. You can be quiet, sir. Everybody's suffering.
And crying.
Yeah,
and
this is why he feels the pain.
So that
Yes,
the people of this
that's why you'll have to be quiet. I will not be screamed at. I will not be screamed at by you. The whole country is suffering. That's why we all feel tears of anguish and helplessness and sadness and the grief that we all suffer. It's a collective grief, sir. It's a collective consciousness of the pain that we face. And these are those tears. But a politician like you, and I have started calling you one thing. Padmaja will conduct this better. Padmaja, you have to do this better. Padmaji, you have to do this better.
I gave you all the time. ये sensitive topic है. Let's try and have everyone be heard. कि हर किसी की आवाज सुनाई दी जाए. So please, can I please have silence for 30 seconds? Let her answer.
Which is why.
Shazia.
Which is why when I'm listening to him and I've heard all the responses post Prime Minister's choked, you can call it tribute or an expression of gratitude or sadness to demonstrate the pain that we all feel at all of the loss of lives of our fellow citizens. And it doesn't matter which party they come from, which gender they're from, which caste they're from. Our fellow Indians dying because of an epidemic called COVID, an international epidemic. Which was not created by one party member or another party member.
But Shazia Ilmi, the charge is,
no.
At this time, action is needed, not tears. Therapy is needed, not tears.
Yes, but you also know, Padmaja, that action is being taken at all levels. Everybody has worked at all different levels. Yes, there has been, it could have been more, but we did not know how many more oxygen ventilators we needed. There has been black marketeering also. There has been profiteering also. There have been state apparatus that has failed. We should have been better ramped up, but we were not prepared for Wuhan virus or whatever virus this is, the second wave. Yes, nobody knew this was coming, right? If you see, do you believe in John Hopkins' site? You realize that India has done much better in terms of mortality. Do you realize that? And you'll also realize that Kumbh was not a super spreader. So this is lies. And one more thing.
Okay, we'll talk about Kumbh in just a bit. Juhi saying the simple point is that action and emotion don't have to be mutually exclusive. If a family member is unwell, we do everything. We move heaven and earth to try and get every medical assistance possible for that family member. But God forbid they were to die. That doesn't mean that you won't feel the emotion, you won't feel the grief. Yeah. So an expression of emotion should not be seen as a dereliction of action.
Padmaja, if the Prime Minister showed emotion, I am sure he was showing emotion at the disastrous management of COVID in UP. And also his constituency.
That's your version. That's your subjective, vulturous version.
You are doing the same thing.
Okay, now let Juhi Singh have her say, please.
Yeah.
Let Juhi Singh have uninterrupted time, please. Then you can come back, Shazia. Juhi Singh.
His own proposer's daughter died in Varanasi. There's a report pending. There was an inquiry set up because the family complained she was not given proper medication. Mr. Rani Mishra died, Bernard and Khurana in Delhi. They did not get a ventilator. So yes, UP is not prepared. People have died out here not just because of the epidemic. That's very convenient for us to say. It's lack of oxygen, it's lack of beds, and a series of bizarre orders by the UP government. First, we had to get a referral letter. We've seen it. We've lived through it, and we are living through it. Where the CMO's permission was needed to get admitted, the referral letter was taken back. We are talking of the black fungus today. Today, again, a letter has come from the government that you need to go to 9 places, and you need to go to the commissioner to get permission to get that drug. Does the chief minister will have an idea as to how big a commissioner is? How are the people of the villages going to approach the commissioner and then go down to various levels to the Red Cross Society? I mean, the thinking through is just not there. And we were not prepared. We knew about it. We knew that there would be an oxygen shortage 1.5 years ago. We can all try to hide behind it. The chief minister goes to places. He does his related tours, and the videos which come out of that are really videos which are portraying that vaccination centers are shut. The places he's visited.
But ma'am, what does that have to do with what the Prime Minister said today and the way he has been mocked? Each individual issue can be and should be discussed on individual merits. But how does that justify mocking what is a man's emotional outburst? It was a moment.
Padmaja, I don't think my party is mocking the minister. We can ask him as to why he did not take stricter action or why he is not holding people accountable. It's his own party. It's his own chief minister. He can easily do that. That is all we can ask the Prime Minister, and that is all we will keep asking. Because the situation in UP is still very, very serious when it comes to the villages. People are still dying.
Shantanu Gupta, here the opposition parties are saying, yes, empathy and emotion is welcome, but in a time of crisis, one looks at leaders. Maybe it's unfair, but it's always said that when things are falling apart, you look at the head of the house to put up a stiff upper lip and show leadership and demand accountability if lapses have happened. Shantanu.
Padmaja, the mortality that's happening across the world and across India, it might be a status for some people. Maybe for some people it's just politics. Maybe for some people it's some TRPs for the channel. But Prime Minister, who's a long-time social worker and a politician and long time in public life, these mortalities are not just number. He's just connected to them, and that's what it shows, that he's come from a Sangh background where it's said ki nar ki seva hi narayan ki seva hai, where it seems the service of people is the biggest worship. It comes from that background. Please allow me to speak, Padmaja. It's a serious topic. Can we just stop? Can we stop?
I'm requesting everyone, अगर सब लोग शांति से एक दूसरे की बात सुनेंगे, सबको टाइम मिलेगा. Otherwise, it will just descend into tutu meme. So finish your point, Shantanu Gupta. Then Professor Naval Kishore, I'll come back to you because Professor Mandal is also waiting patiently.
He's groomed in the background of Sangh, where it's being said ki Nar ki seva hi Narayan ki seva hai, where is the service of the person, service of the human being is the service, is the biggest worship, right? So with that, when he's talking to the frontline workers who are the brunt of it, right? He just got emotional for a second, and action is happening. We just heard Dr. Devi Shetty, who has done thousands of heart surgeries, that government has moved heaven and earth. We were sitting at 700 metric tons of oxygen. Today we are sitting at 9,000 metric tons of oxygen. That's not having out of thin air, right? People have told the April second wave will come. The quantum of second wave, no virologists, no epidemic scientists have predicted in such a manner.
Exactly.
That's why. And the oxygen ran out in hospitals in America. Oxygen ran out in hospitals in UK, Italy, all of that, right?
Yeah, Ms. Joshi,
Professor Mandal,
observing about
somebody
the Prime
responded
Minister.
in a human way because you're reacting not to statistics, and remember he was talking to people in his own constituency where he has a fair level of personal connect. So he was talking to people and saying, you are not just statistics to me, you are human beings, and as a human I am reacting to the loss of people, not just numbers. Professor Mandal.
Yes, Ms. Joshi, I mean, my observation about this classic politician that Mr. Modi is, I mean, so, at times reminds me of an unscrupulous Machiavellian character. Need to know how to deceive people. And that's been happening for the last 7 years or so.
The level of commentary.
Look at the way how he rakes up emotions about nationalism, about public sentiment.
God.
He knows how to deceive people, and I'm not blaming him for doing that, because in modern parlance of politics, that is one of the outstanding qualities of a politician. I think that's what Mr. Modi possesses to a large extent.
Can I come
And
in?
that's
I
the
just want
simple
to come
reason
in.
that
I
he
want to
would
say a phrase.
really...
You are saying the tears are Machiavellian.
I want to...
Absolutely.
Machiavellian.
So
look at the
basically,
way-
Professor Mandal, you are saying that the tears are a Machiavellian strategy.
Let me complete my point. I have not spoken.
Okay, let him complete his point. To be fair to him, he has a point of view. Let him finish it. Yes.
You see, I'm praising him. Try
As
to
Machiavelli.
understand. You need such characters in politics. You have plenty of such characters
How do you
in modern
talk?
politics.
How do you live with
Politics is
yourself,
all
man?
about, in this point in time,
No,
in
it's not.
postmodern
My
world,
In your
how you
world.
can,
My
how
God.
In
successfully you
Mamta's
can
world,
do
This is nothing but
So if
one
somebody
one
cries-
general.
in the
Sorry.
contemporary
Vulture
time.
aside.
With due respect, with due respect, Professor Mandal, if I may ask you one counter question, please, one counter question to Professor
Sure,
Mandal, and
sure,
then you can
sure.
have your response, Shazia Almi.
Sure.
Professor Mandal, I remember when Miss Banerjee fractured her leg,
I was about to
and
come to that.
she used the wheelchair for her entire campaign. She was
Yes.
mocked for using an emotional crutch in order to win people's sympathies. At that
Yes.
time, your party said this was the most vile kind of commentary. And now when the Prime Minister cries, you are saying it's a Machiavellian tactic in order to gain sympathy. How
I'll
does the two arguments square,
Yes,
Professor Mandal?
response is very
Was
simple.
Miss Banerjee being Machiavellian in trying to gain sympathy at that
Yes.
time, according to you?
Response is very simple. 17th of April, he came to West Bengal, and on the same day, he was talking about, that people should not go to Kumbh Mela. On the same day in Bengal, 17th of April, when the cases were more than 1.5 lakhs, and deaths were more than
Professor
3,000.
Mandal, you haven't answered my
Yes,
question.
but I'm answering
You
your
said
question.
that
They
the Prime
haven't
Minister
said-
crying
I'll give you
is
the
just a
answer.
cynical way
They
of
are-
harvesting votes. Then how
There
is use
a
of
medical-
wheelchair not the same
there is a
cynicism
medical
in getting
report
sympathy?
on Mamta Banerjee's injury. There is a medical report on Mamta Banerjee's injury. Do you have any medical report about Modi's mental injury? Show me the report.
My God,
The
what kind
fact,
of
remember,
argument
it
is
was
How
a
do you,
completely
I first of all,
What kind of argument is that?
no.
What kind of
What does
argument
that
is
even mean? Okay, I am hoping to keep it
Such
civil.
insensitive
Let's
people
not
on
make
the
this into a personal, insulting tutu meme. Professor Mandal, I think everyone, despite that differences,
I'm
has
not
kept it very
insulting you.
civil.
I'm
You had a
praising
point of view,
equality.
you've kept it forward.
I'm
There is no
saying-
mental injury. What are you saying? Then
I'm
if
saying-
this is the
saying
downward descent on which we are going to take the discourse, then people are going to ask, how is it that the injury healed itself on results day?
What I'm saying is
Then those kind of
simple.
arguments are going to come up, right?
This is-
Anyway, let it be.
You know,
Let it be. Let's not go down that path.
Miss Joshi,
Okay,
this is
cynical way for harvesting sympathy.
And Mr. Modi possesses
Shazia
that
Almi.
art.
Shazia Almi.
Padmaja, allow me to come in.
Okay, it's an art. It's an art.
This
says
is
Professor
precisely.
Mandal. Shazia Almi.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
saw what happened to our country.
I'm praising it.
And I would like to correct some people who were there who were saying that we knew for 1.5 years that this would happen. No, ma'am, Juhi ma'am. First, I would like to correct you that the second. No, Juhi ma'am, you'll have to listen to me. You'll have to listen to me first because you don't know what I'm going to say. You don't even know what I'm going to say. Juhi ma'am, you don't even know what I'm going to say. So you don't have to be so guilty. Padmaja, look at this. She doesn't even know what I'm
Juhi,
going to
we will
say.
come right back to
आप
you.
सुन
We
तो
are going
लीजिए।
in a circular
आप सुन तो
fashion.
लीजिए
Professor
ना।
Naval Kishore, then you, and then Professor Mandal again. Uninterrupted
लीजिए।
time. No chilla chilli,
आप
please.
सुन
Yes,
तो
Shazia,
लीजिए
finish your
आप
point.
सुन तो लीजिए मैं क्या बोल
Then
रही
we'll
थी।
go back. Yes.
उसका जवाब दे दीजिएगा।
जूही
अगर
सिंह,
आपको
please.
याद नहीं रहे ना, अगर आपको याद नहीं रहे आप लिख लीजिएगा। जूही जी बोली अभी भी थोड़ी देर पहले कि हमें तो पता था 1.5 साल पहले। नहीं जूही जी, ये जो म्यूटेटेड वायरस है ये लंग्स को अफेक्ट करता है और कोरोनरी, आप सुनिए तो, इसलिए इस ऑक्सीजन की इतनी ज्यादा जरूरत थी ये देश को नहीं पता था और कोई भी वीरोलॉजिस्ट और एपिडेमियोलॉजिस्ट को नहीं पता था। सुन लीजिए मैम, कान खोल लीजिए, दिमाग खोल लीजिए ना, ज्यादा बेहतर होगा।
Shazia Almi, answer the question. The question being asked of you by Professor Manojit Mandal right now is very simple.
I'm answering that.
Is this
I
a
just
way
want
to
1
get
minute of
sympathy?
uninterrupted time.
Right now, if public anger is rising, is this a way to get sympathy?
Padmaja, I'm warning you. If Juhi will speak now, I will interrupt her continuously. So you will have to stop her. So if you promise,
okay, no interruptions, please. I'll keep everyone fader down except the person who's speaking. Juhi ji, when you're speaking, everyone else fader will be down. When anyone else is speaking, the other person will be down. Yes, go on.
Juhi, come on. As a friend, you give me that, right? Okay. So Manojit, I want to ask you. See, this is the best you understand because you've learned from your master that whenever people do this natak, that when they get onto wheelchair, then the day they win the election, the wheelchair goes. Suddenly the fractured leg, the fracture goes away, and then there is just a bandage there. So you know this. You see, you come from there, so you will never understand somebody like Modi ji. You will not, and it's not all right to have these characters. It is not all right. You're saying it's all right? They are not characters. They are our leaders. We respect them. We love them. We want them to govern us. So you're okay. That is your yardstick. Do not judge the PM by the same yardstick with which you judge your CM. There is a world of difference. Because you believe in her, you cannot cast these aspersions on our Prime Minister. You know, that's
as an objective observer of politics, I'm praising his quality. You need such quality in politics. There
are you sure you're an objective observer?
Political leaders. I tell you,
as a member of the TMC, to call yourself an objective observer is a bit rich.
I know better than anybody else how Mamta Di wears her heart in her sleeve. You know, that's not a Machiavellian character. She doesn't know how to.
But when somebody else wears their heart on the sleeve, they are looking for sympathy.
I tell you,
that seems to be a bit unfair.
And he's this man, and I admire him for his qualities. Look at the way he can actually sort of rake up sentiment and get sympathy out of nothingness. That's a character. That's a quality in politics. I'm again saying.
You agree with this? You agree with this analysis? Juhi Singh. So when a lady chief minister does it, she is empathetic. She is wearing her heart on her sleeve. But when another person does it, a male politician does it, it's only drama. Or is it an effort to get sympathy? You agree with this analysis?
Padmaja, I have nothing against the Prime Minister being emotional. He should be emotional. UP is in a very dire situation at the moment. We just vaccinated 1.2 crore people, out of which only 33 lakhs have got their double doses and 8 lakhs vaccinated between 18 to 45. We claim that we have floated a global tender, but there is no conclusion of that for another 1.5 months. We are just going to get 75 lakhs vaccines from the center. So what is the strategy for vaccinating people? What is the strategy for taking it to the villages? And also this co-vaccine app, which is not working, people are not getting slots. Half of, I would say 3/4 of UP in the villages does not know how to operate that. They don't have internet. So we have a absentia chief minister. And the Prime Minister being from UP, FP from UP, I presume that he broke down because either he's not listening to the chief minister, is not following what the Prime Minister wants to be done, or there is no control on UP. So of course people of UP will ask him the question. They've given him the mandate, and the chief minister is also from the same party. So but here I am really not saying that why.
Let me also remind you, ma'am, you are absolutely right in asking questions of Uttar Pradesh, but also let me remind you that right now, the highest number of cases are coming from Maharashtra, and one of the states with the highest positivity is Punjab. But if that's how narrowly we are going to keep looking कि वाराणसी में आपके इतने cases क्यों हैं, then you should not be crying, so and so should be crying, so and so is at fault, then individuals will have to be picked upon. There will be no unified response. But anyway, respond. Shantanu Gupta.
Padmaja, if you call a spokesman for a local party, they can only talk about one state. That's fine. See, someone from Samajwadi Party, who are the first one to create the vaccine hesitancy, Akhilesh Yadav, ex-CM, made such a responsible statement. मैं ये वैक्सीन नहीं लगाऊंगा, बीजेपी की वैक्सीन है. His MLC Ashutosh Sinha went ahead and said, इससे तो नामर्दी हो जाती है. This vaccine can create impotency. और उत्तर प्रदेश में किसी को नहीं लगानी चाहिए. एक इलेक्टेड आदमी समाजवादी का कह रहा है ये बात. And Akhilesh Yadav is mum on it. He's just sitting his crores of rupees of Bangalore doing tweeting. He didn't even go to his constituency Azamgarh. That is the state of Samajwadi Party. People of Uttar Pradesh know कि अगर अभी 10 में से 8 लोग बच गए, अगर अखिलेश जैसा व्यक्ति होता तो 10 में से 1 व्यक्ति नहीं बचता. They are knowing कि 38,000 का केस लोड था. On 30th of April we had a case load of 38,000. Last evening we had a case load of 7,000 a day. 3 लाख का केस लोड 1,30,000 का आ गया. WHO on his global handed gave applaud to Yogi Adityanath 3 times in last 1 year. That's how it's a tsunami. It's a tsunami. Whatever you can say, we should say. They're just doing, oh, is vaccine BJP की वैक्सीन है, इससे नामर्दी आ जाती है. That's how they're creating vaccine hesitancy in UP.
आपने कई बार नाम लिया और मौका नहीं दिया. मुझे लगता है कि प्रधानमंत्री भी ऐसा ही कहते हैं. वो बार-बार कहते हैं कि मैं सब काम कर रहा हूँ, 18 घंटा काम कर रहा हूँ, 20 घंटा काम कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन काम दिखता नहीं है उनका. यही कारण है कि उनको समय समय पे रोकर अपनी बातें कहनी पड़ती है. अगर वो काम करते तो रोना नहीं पड़ता. मैं अभी भी कहता हूं कि रोना बुरा बात नहीं है, हंसना बुरा बात नहीं, इमोशंस बुरी बात नहीं है, लेकिन एक्शन पे अगर आप पीछे दिखेंगे तो देश की जनता सवाल पूछेगी. आपने तो पूरा विपक्ष के एमपी और विधायकों के जितने भी फंड होते हैं उनको आपने फ्रीज कर दिया और उनको काम भी नहीं करने दे रहे हैं. आपका सिंसियरिटी दिखता है, सेंसिटिविटी दिखता है कि सारा पैसा आपने सेंट्रलाइज कर लिया, सारे एमपी के पैसा, एमपी लेड का पैसा अपने पास ले लिया, सारा विधायक का फंड मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार ने ले लिया और उनके कंस्टिट्यूएंसी में काम भी नहीं हो रहा है. आप ये बताइए कि कम से कम अगर आपने पैसा लिया तो उनके कंस्टिट्यूएंसी के जितने भी हेल्थ रिक्वायरमेंट है, वो चाहे हॉस्पिटल हो चाहे वैक्सीनेशन हो, उसको उसके बदले में देना तो चाहिए. या केवल आप अपने पार्टी का काम करते रहेंगे. जहां तक संघ का सवाल है, संघ वैसे कोई सर्टिफिकेट देने वाला कोई संगठन नहीं है, उसको कहने और नहीं कहने का कोई मतलब नहीं बनता है प्रधानमंत्री के विषय में. लेकिन उसने भी कहा है कि प्रधानमंत्री उतना नहीं कर पाए जितना उनको करना चाहिए था, सरकार उतना नहीं कर पाई जितना करना चाहिए था. आप क्यों नहीं इस बात को समझते हैं कि जो एक्शन है वो वर्ड दोनों मैच नहीं करते हैं. आंसू बहाना और आंसू पीना बहुत अलग अलग चीज है. इन दोनों चीज को समझना पड़ेगा आपको. जी,
तो आंसू बहाना और आंसू पीना का क्या कनेक्शन क्या है? आप कह रहे हैं आंसू बहाने का मतलब ये है कि आप नाकाम हो गए हैं पूरी तरीके से. सो गोइंग बाय योर लॉजिक, क्योंकि इंडिविजुअल किसी भी मेडिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की बात हो या मेडिकल इमरजेंसी से अगर डील करने की बात हो, प्रोफेसर नवल किशोर, तो अगर आंसू आपका ये दिखाता है कि आप नाकाम हुए हैं, तो आज गोइंग बाय द टॉप स्टेट्स विद द मोस्ट नंबर ऑफ एक्टिव केसेस, कर्नाटका, महाराष्ट्र, केरला, तमिलनाडु और आंध्र प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्रियों को रोना चाहिए फिर, अगर नाकाम होने की बात है और आंसू अगर आपके नाकाम होने को दिखाते हैं तो.
देखिए, अगर आप अगर बांट कर राज्यों को देखना चाहते हैं तो फिर मेरा भारत महान कहना बंद कर दीजिए. अगर आपने 35,000 करोड़ एलोकेट किया था तो उसके बदले में आपने कहाँ कुछ किया? आपने कहाँ वैक्सीन का ऑर्डर दिया? आपका कहाँ दिखता? आपने अगस्त से लेकर और मार्च से किस बात का इंतजार कर रहे थे? आपके एक्शन में कुछ दिखने तो चाहिए. आप बिहार के चुनाव में जाकर कह रहे हैं कि सबको फ्री वैक्सीन देंगे. वोट लेना है.
जब बात आती है रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी की, प्रोफेसर साहब, तो आप कहते हैं मेरा भारत महान. जब बात आती है ऑक्सीजन शेयर करने की, तो हर स्टेट कहता है कि मेरे स्टेट का ऑक्सीजन फलां को मत दो, मेरे स्टेट का दवाई मेरे पास ही रखना है, हमें सबसे ज्यादा वैक्सीन चाहिए. पर जब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी शेयर करने की बात आती है तो मेरा भारत महान हो जाता है और प्रधानमंत्री को सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेनी होती है. फिर शाजिया
बिल्कुल है उनका.
एग्जैक्टली, आई मीन इट्स यू नो इट्स सो इम्पोर्टेंट.
बिल्कुल है.
You know, Padmaja, to have empathy is to cry. To feel is to cry. They're not mutually exclusive of each other. That you want to do more and cry. It is who you are as a person. And you're right. The states which have had the highest mortality rates, their CM should have cried. I'm not holding that against them, that they have not cried. People express themselves in different ways. I see some tweets and I cry. What does that mean? That I'm guilty of their murders? Or their deaths? No, because I care. It's just one of those things. And I admire and respect my Prime Minister, that he says that I'm sad about what's happening in my country, that I have tears in my eyes. You know, it makes me see him as a human who cares, who takes responsibility for his country. That's how great Prime Ministers and you know, leaders are. And that's how we all should be. Not like the vulgar vulturati we have to face every day, who just vulturize until they use the carcasses to their benefits. Again, you had to say something which made no sense.
It's okay. At a time like this, when the country is going through a very, very difficult time, for people to wear their emotions on their sleeves, it's difficult for anyone, but at the same time, action is also needed and must be demanded at various levels. Anyhow, on the limited issue of this, let's not be so cynical that everyone and everything is seen through the prism of politics. At the end of the day, there is just that sliver of human emotion in everyone, which may get the better of you occasionally. For the time being, thank you very much, all gentlemen, Juhi Singh and Shazia Almi, for having joined me.